Hello everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Mindset Matters, the place where we unlock the secrets of the mind to help you live your best life. The life you have always dreamed of. I'm your host Mayuresh Srivastav, and today we are diving into one of the most incredible machines on this planet, our own brain. Yes, the brain that works tirelessly for us day and night. Actually, what we are today is mostly because of what happens inside our brain. It's like the engine of a high performance car. The better you fuel it, the farther and faster you go. It's as simple as that. This is a machine that governs us if we let it govern. But with conscious effort, if we learn to master it, we become unstoppable. Yes, if you can govern, if you can manage your brain, if you understand the function of the brain, how it works, then you will be unstoppable. Now, I'm not here to lecture you on biology or drown you in some scientific jargons. First of all, I'm not a biology expert. In fact, I hated it back in school, which is why I chose to study physics instead. Funny how we sometimes make choices just by eliminating options. So, how I made that decision? I opted physics just because I hated biology. That is how I made that choice. But life is not as simple as I'm just elaborating. You just eliminate and then you opt for that. Now, we have that option to make that conscious choice, what we actually want to do. And who makes that choice? And how do we make it? It's through this incredible machine, which is with all human beings, which is driving us in what we do and how we do, our brain. So today, this entire episode is dedicated to this mind-blowing supercomputer. So over the years, through my own experience and studying different people, I have developed decent understanding of how our brain works. So today, from a mindset coach perspective, we will explore how the brain functions, how its different parts shape our thinking, and most importantly, how you can harness its power to create positive change in your life. Let me first acknowledge this. If you are listening to a podcast like this, it shows that you are truly committed to transforming your life. So, hats off to your commitment because you all are actually committed to take your life to the next level. And this is a very positive sign that your mindset is there and it actually shows that you have growth oriented mindset. Alright, so let's start. Did you know that your brain makes up just 2% of your body weight? Yet it consumes nearly 20% of your energy. To put it in perspective, suppose if your body requires 100 kilocalories in a day, then 20 kilocalories will actually be consumed by our brain. So 20% our energy goes into something which is just 2% our body weight. Isn't it crazy? Think about it for a second again. This tiny 1.3 kilograms organ sitting inside your skull is like a supercomputer, processing emotions, making decisions, and keeping you alive every single second by controlling your hormones. And you don't even have to think about it. I mean, right now, as you are listening to me, your brain is doing 100 different things in the background, regulating your heartbeat and blood sugar, adjusting your breathing, maybe even helping you process what I'm saying in real time. It's processing everything. It's controlling what is actually beyond human control. It's doing all those activities without even our conscious awareness. Now, here's a real question. If our brain is so powerful, why don't we use it to its full potential? Have you ever wondered that? You see, it's not just about raw power. The real magic of the brain is that it's adaptive. It can change, it can grow, and it can rewire itself. And that is where the real magic happens. And that is the most exciting thing. But to harness its adaptive power, we must first understand where we want to steer it. If we don't know how to do it and where to go, how we are going to actually process that information, how we are actually going to redirect it in that direction. So first we need to understand how that thing happens and where exactly we want to go. That is where we come into the picture. At Mindset Matters, Our mission is to help as many people as possible unlock the true potential of their minds. We dive deep into the science of the mindset, break down complex ideas into actionable steps, and empower you to reshape your thoughts, habits, and ultimately your life. Because when you master your mind, you master your actions, you master your habits, and then you change your reality. And we all want to change the reality and we want to take it to the next level, isn't it? Let me introduce you to something called neuroplasticity, which I have spoken multiple times in my previous podcast and reel as well. It sounds like a complex word, right? But don't worry, I'll break it down for all of you. Neuroplasticity is basically your brain's way of saying, hey, I can change, I can learn, I can rewire myself if you give me the right inputs. And that's huge because it means that no matter where you are in your life right now, no matter what skills you think you lack, and no matter how stuck you might feel, you can change. And that is the most powerful thing. See, change is something which everyone is afraid of because they have somewhere given the identity to themselves that they cannot change. But if we can understand this powerful concept of brain, that it's adaptive, it can change, then the change would be more possible for all of us to accept. You can reprogram your brain to work for you instead of against you. So, are you ready to dive deep into this fascinating world? Let's go. Let's talk about something truly incredible like neuroplasticity and dive deep into it. Neuroplasticity is basically your brain's superpower. Its ability to rewire, reshape, and reorganize itself by forming new connections throughout your life. These connections in our brains get established and broken based upon our experience only. Think of your brain like a block of clay. It is soft, it is moldable, and always ready to be shaped by your experiences, your thoughts, and your actions. Ever tried learning a new skill? Maybe a language, an instrument, or even a new way of thinking. At first, it feels challenging and awkward, right? So, what happens exactly here? So, when you try something new, your brain stumbles and struggles because it has never experienced it before. It doesn't have any established connections to relate to that experience. But then something amazing happens. It starts creating those connections. So, when you do it for the first time, there will be some struggle which will be there. But when you repeat it over a period of time, the brain will establish a connection and create an experience for you. And with repetition, it gets easier. Why? Because your brain is literally rewiring itself to make that new skill or habit your second nature. So when you do it, a connection gets established in your brain and that connection will create the experience for you. And when you do it repeatedly, it will be much easier for you to do that in a more better way. A relatable example is learning to drive a car, which is the most simple example which all of you will be able to understand. At first, it feels overwhelming. But with enough practice, you start driving almost unconsciously. It becomes second nature for you. You no longer have to think about every little action, like when to press the clutch, where is accelerator, where is brake. You don't even have to think about it. But when we start driving, we have to think about it literally clutch, where are accelerator and where are brakes. We have to think about it. So now, once you have practiced it enough, you can even hold a conversation with your co-passenger. Something that probably seemed impossible when you first started driving. Isn't that fascinating? This in itself is proof that your brain can change. You can change. And ultimately, so can your reality. Now, there is a very famous saying in neuroscience: neurons that fire together, wire together. So, what does that mean? It means that every time you repeat a thought, habit, or behavior, the neural pathways associated with it get stronger. Just like how a frequently walked path in a field becomes more defined over a time. Do it enough times, and that pathway becomes your default setting. That is what I was explaining some time back. When you do it repeatedly, it establishes a new connection in your brain, and it becomes much easier for you to do that activity again and again. That is why experience really matter. If you have never experienced something, don't be afraid of it, because you have never experienced it. Just because of thought of it, don't get afraid and don't stop going in that direction just because you haven't experienced it. Experience, see whether it works for you or doesn't work for you, and then take a call whether you actually want to go in that direction or not. This is why practice matters. This is why experience matters. This is why persistence matters. Because your every action, every thought, every repeated effort is literally shaping the architecture of your brain. And if that's the case, don't you want to make sure you're wiring it in a way that serves you? That's the power of neuroplasticity. And once you understand how to use it to your advantage, you can definitely change anything in your life. Alright, let's simplify something that's often misunderstood. Two sides of the brain. You have probably heard people say, I'm a left brain person, or I'm more of a right brain thinker. So, what does it really mean? And do we actually need to attach identity to ourselves? See, the truth is, you need both sides of your brain working together to unlock your full potential. Just because you have attached identity to it, your only one side of the brain works, it's not like that. Your both side of the brain works, but yeah, sometimes the one side of the brain is more dominating than the other side of the brain. So what exactly it is? Let's break it down. The left hemisphere of your brain is your logic center, the part that thrives on structure, analysis, and problem solving. It's that side of the brain which understands language, math, and critical thinking. When you're solving a tough question, organizing your schedule, or making a rational decision, your left brain is in charge at that time. So, if you want to sharpen the left side of the brain, work on discipline, structured thinking, and analytical skills. Try brain teasers, journaling, or even planning your week with precision. Now, let's switch gears. The right hemisphere is all about creativity, intuition, and big picture thinking. This is the part that fuels art, storytelling, and those aha moments of inspiration. When you're lost in music, visualizing your dreams, or coming up with new ideas, your right brain is at play. If you want to sharpen the right brain, engage in artistic pursuits, practice visualization, or allow yourself to daydream. Let go of rigid rules and explore freely. Now, here is a real magic. As I said earlier, you're not just a left brain or right brain person. You need both working together in harmony. Logic alone can make life rigid, and creativity without structure can lead to chaos. The sweet spot is balancing both sides of your brain. So, why not challenge yourself? Solve a puzzle, then write a poem. Analyze a problem, then paint a picture. It's in the balance where your mind becomes truly powerful. And then you can say that you are actually using your mind completely or more wholly. Because when logic and creativity join forces, that's when real magic and breakthroughs happen. So our brain isn't just a thinking machine, it's an emotional powerhouse. It doesn't just process facts, it interprets the feelings behind them. Every moment, your brain is filtering information, assessing a situation, and deciding how you should respond. Not just logically, but emotionally too. Take this for example. Imagine you suddenly sense a danger, even if it's something very small, like a tough conversation with someone or a stressful deadline of your project. Your brain doesn't take chances. It triggers the flight or fight response, flooding your system with stress hormones to prepare you for action. This response is an ancient survival mechanism hardwired into us to keep us safe. It doesn't differentiate between the real danger and the danger which has been created by us only in our thoughts. So, the way you interpret a situation can change everything. Two people can experience the exact same event, yet their brains may react completely differently. Why? Because perception is shaped by different things. So everyone has their own perception, and how these perceptions are formed? Number one reason is past experiences. What have you been through before? Everyone's experience is completely different, and what we have gone through in our life shapes our connections in our brain. The connection which I have spoken about some time back. So for me, suppose if it rains, I become more joyful, more happy because I actually enjoy the rain. But there is another person who completely hates the rain because he finds it very discomforting for him to go out in the rain. So the event is same, it's raining for everyone, but two people are experiencing it differently. So based upon the past experiences, how we perceive things, how we have experienced it in the past, then we evaluate the situation and then we experience it. So our perception is actually shaped by our past experiences. Number second reason for the perception is the mindset. Are you approaching life from a place of fear or growth? So how you look at the situation depend upon your mindset itself. In any given situation, what do you look at first? The fear, or you look at the opportunities, the growth which are there? So same situation will be there, but depending upon the mindset which you have, you may experience it completely different. So your perception will again be impacted by the mindset which you have. So the number third reason is emotional conditioning. How have you trained your brain to react? Emotional conditioning refers to the way your brain has been trained, consciously or unconsciously, to react to different situations based on past experiences, habits, and beliefs. For example, if you have consistently reacted with frustration to criticism, your brain has wired itself to trigger anger or defensiveness in similar situations. On the other hand, if you have trained yourself to pause, reflect, and respond calmly, that becomes your natural reaction over time. That is how the emotional conditioning works, and that is what actually impacts the perception. That's how we are perceiving things, whether we are reacting in a given situation, or we are responding it more calmly from a more balanced approach. So it all depends upon the emotional condition what we have gone through in our life. That shapes the perception. All right. So this is why learning to manage your emotion is a superpower. When you understand how your brain is wired, you can start rewiring it, shifting your responses from a reactive to proactive. Instead of letting emotions control you, you gain the ability to pause, reflect, and choose how you respond to the world around you. So, we all know how we are responding in different situations and how our past experiences, our mindset, and our emotional conditioning is impacting us, right? We all have experienced it and we all know about us. So, if we know that if we are responding it in a more positive way, then definitely we can develop it further. But we are seeing that we are responding it in a more non-resourceful way. We can definitely work towards it, we can develop it and see what exactly we need to do so that we can have a more growth-oriented mindset and we can respond to it in a more balanced way. And that is where the real transformation begins. Despite all we know, the brain remains one of the most mysterious organs. Scientists have made tremendous strides, yet we still have more questions than answers. Some say it's impossible for us to completely understand the brain's complexities because it's the very tool we use to study itself. It's a fascinating paradox. Our brain is both the subject and the observer. This mystery is not a limitation but an invitation. It reminds us that there is always more to learn, more to explore, and more ways to grow. The unknown parts of our brain hold the potential for untapped creativity and innovation. Now, how can you apply these insights in your daily life? Here are a few actionable strategies. Number one, practice mindful awareness. Pay attention to your thoughts and emotions. Notice when you are in a reactive mode and gently guide yourself to a more thoughtful response. To begin any change, first we need to be aware about what exactly we are. And if we are aware about ourselves, then we can be more aware about how we need to transform ourselves. And then we can accordingly take action. So practicing mindfulness should be the topmost priority in your life. Second, engage in brain boosting activities. Try puzzles, learn a new language, or pick up a musical instrument. Activities that challenge your brain help you build a new neural connection, and your brain never ages. It can learn at any age. So, despite where you are in your life right now, you can pick up something and let your brain burn some calories for you so that it becomes more active. Number three, balance your approach. Dedicate time to both analytical tasks like planning your day and creative pursuits like journaling or sketching. This balanced approach nurtures both sides of your brain. Number 4, embrace neuroplasticity. Remember that every new experience changes your brain. Even if you feel stuck, know that with time and effort, you can rewire your neural pathways for better habits and new perspective. If we can accept that part, then we can accept that we can change. And change is the most fundamental thing for any new transformation to begin. And we don't have to change anything drastically. We have to start with the small habits, and then we have to build upon those habits, and then we need to see how we can change something big which we want to change in our life. That is how change happens. As we bring this episode to a close, I want you to remember one key idea. Your brain is your most powerful tool. It's an incredible machine that not only processes information but also adapts, learns, and evolves. The more you understand its workings, from the balance of the left and right hemisphere to the marvel of neuroplasticity, the more you can harness its power to create the life you desire. Remember the simple yet profound principle: neurons that fire together, wire together. Every time you choose a positive thought, practice a healthy habit, and engage in creative problem solving, you are shaping your brain for success. And while we might never fully understand every mystery of the brain, that very mystery is what makes it so exciting. It's a journey of endless discovery, and every day offers a new chance to learn, adapt, and grow. Thank you for joining me on this fascinating journey into the workings of the brain. I hope you feel inspired to explore your own mind, challenge your limits, and embrace the incredible potential that lies within you. If you enjoyed this episode, please share it with someone who's ready to unlock the power of their brain. And don't forget to subscribe to Mindset Matter on your favorite podcast streaming platform so you never miss an episode. Until next time, keep exploring, keep growing, and remember, your mindset truly matters. Thank you.